24th, and I already have the monthly horoscopes up. Amazing. For my Aries for August 2024, and Mercury will be in retrograde the whole month of August practically. So we're in, right now it's July 24th, so when it goes into Virgo, we will be in shadow period during this time period. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. I am still doing the $20 email readings. So if you would like an email reading from me, check that out in the link in the description box below this video. Also, I do offer general email readings for $20 as well. For August, September, and October, it's for 3 months, 1,500 words based on your date of birth, time and place, with the tarot and your first and last name I connect with, and whatever comes up. So if you want to see what's going to be coming up for you, check that out as well. And also I do offer other readings as well. They're on my consultation page, so you can check that out. Hi Jason. Oh, I'm doing good. And also I owe $387 to the Kabbalah Center for Rosh Hashanah, so I'm so excited about that. So I think they did their payment twice, so one on the 15th and then one on the one today. So I think that they're gonna try to get all their monies together in August. So I'm gonna owe the rest of it, $387. So if you would like to donate to that, and a lot of you have, so thank you so much. I'm gonna go back into my PayPal, and and then October when Rosh Hashanah comes, I'm gonna be emailing you guys out the Pinkasses, so check that out as well. So if you donate it, I will be sending you an email to get your address so I can send you a Pinkas, and then you can see Sparks and Miracles. And these Pinkasses, I'm buying them at the Rosh Hashanah store. So yeah, so check that out. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Help me grow this channel. I would like to see this channel grow, so thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love. So anyway, so August 4th at 7:13 a.m. is the new moon in Leo. We have a stellium in Leo, so busy energy for you. You can be more out and about at this time. For some of you, you can be more about your social life during this time period, and this could be traveling coming up for some of you here during this time. Or you could find any reason to not be home and focus on other people's responsibilities, which can be the same responsibilities at your house, but you just don't want to be home at this time. You can be celebrating with friends before they go back to college and having parties, or the summer ending parties could be coming up. Oh really? Happy birthday, Jason. Oh, well then manifest, and make sure to make those birthday wishes, because you got to stellium them there. So this could be a popular energy time for you. Not the best time to get your flirt on, and not the best time for you, Jason, to get your flirt on either, because it may not mean anything come September. So, and y'all could be changing your mind. So it's a great time to get your flirt on, but not the best time to mingle if you're single. If you're looking for a boom bam thank you ma'am, then it's a great time for that. For some of you, this could be an ex coming back into your life. The focus could be, for some of you, this could be the children, could be the focus. Also, you could be avoiding certain people in your life as well. So certain people could be like sending you friend requests, or following you on your social media, or sending you emails, but you may not receive them. You may avoid them, delete them, block them, and all that good stuff. This person is going through a crisis or needing extra help in their life, or they just want somebody to emotionally dump on at this time as well. You can be protective of your giving energy. You know exactly what to say at this time, but this person is not ready to listen to their truth. They're not ready to grow up yet. So you are more listening rather than a participant in other people's drama at this time. And I feel like for some of you, you can't trust certain people in your life, and it's like literally you can't even if they try to be open and honest with you, I feel like it's still gonna be to you like half-truths, or they could be telling you half-truths with their conversations that they're having with you as well. I feel like this is let me see. oh, this is whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life, but we're doing it on a Mercury retrograde, so it means that they're going to yo-yo back into your life. You may not be on speaking terms with certain family members anymore with this energy, and this could also be not dealing with a partner anymore, and especially if you're dealing with like a, no offense, Jason, no offense, a Leo. He's a Libra rising too, so you know that changes his whole chart. Okay, so if you're dealing with a, he has a sun in Leo. You're dealing with a Leo because they're not being open and honest at this time. So you could be dealing with somebody who is, I know, I'm trying to be nice, who is around the age of in their 30s, okay? In their 30s. Around like 30 and like probably 37, 38 years old of age, okay? And it's a Leo. I know. That's why I'm trying to be nice. They're not going to be honest with you. And they're only going to give you half truths, and they're only going to be secretive with you. So watch out for them, because I feel like they could be very complicated with this energy. Great. I'm going to, oh, thank God. You're out of, okay, so you're out of that loop. Jason doesn't count. He's 55. So yeah, if you're 55, it doesn't count. Oh my God. So this could be a situation where you're waiting for them to go and find somebody else to help them at this time, or you're just like not trying to help them at this time. And I feel like you do benefit through other people with this energy as well, okay? But you're really not trusting of those Leos that are 35. The young ones, you really don't trust them right now, and I don't blame you. But Jason is 55, so it's cool. On August 4th at 10:23 p.m., Venus enters Virgo. You may find it difficult to focus on details at the office, as your mind tends to drift a lot more. You're daydreaming on the job. It's not likely to get you in serious trouble. At this time, it's the best time to like go on vacation and stuff like that. Hi, Anna. You know, it's best to go on vacation and stuff like that, or like not really worry so much, not really stress yourself out over things you can't control, because Mercury is in retrograde, okay? You do love being in service to other people, your clients, customers, co-workers. You know, you could be doing little things for them at this time to show your appreciation towards them. You're not trying to obligate yourself to other people's drama. So it's just a situation where you're waiting for them to find somebody else to help, to get them, to give them help at this time. Love you. And you're waiting for them to like, just like get somebody else to help you. You know, you don't want nothing to do with it. So then on the 5th through the 28th, we have Mercury in retrograde at 12:56 a.m. Mercury is exalted in Virgo, of course, because it lives there. It's the owner of Virgo. And this is all about your daily routine and pets. Just put an RE in front of it. Repeat, rewrite, and redo with the 6th house. Yes, you can be late for work, so make sure that you set your alarm for an hour ahead. This could be a time here where you're focused on mind-body consciousness and working on the self. You can be very restrictive with the self at this time. You can be getting a lot more organized here. You can be decluttering the home, because you'll find that if your home life is messy, that you're gonna be like, oh, you're welcome. It was lovely talking to her. You're going to find that when you are focused on decluttering your home life, you're going to feel happy, bubbly, and optimistic. When work is chaotic and messy, or your home life is chaotic and messy, you're going to find that you cannot function, you cannot work, or be in a messy environment, because you're going to really feel this energy, and it's just going to make your life feel chaotic, okay? You're very disciplined at this time. This is a good month to quit bad habits and get that good head start when it comes to quitting certain habits or making lifestyle changes, because you tend to see things all the way through at this time, okay? And plus a good head start to see some progress happening with diet and exercise. You may have problems seeing it all the way through come September, because then all the planets go into Libra, and then you're going to be kind of like an emotional eater and stuff like that. This could be something that you change your mind in September, like your workout routines and stuff, because you get bored very easily as well. So you could be starting a new workout routine by September. You could already be starting a new routine with your career, with work, so you could expect changes to happen then. Office environments and procedures can be changing at this time with this energy here, so your work schedule could be changing as well. This could be dealing with symbiotic relationships this month, and you could find yourself going to more doctor visits, God forbid, during this time period. We do have a little bit of a stellium here, so this could be just taking better care of yourself, or making a point to go visit the doctor. I feel like you benefit through symbiotic relationships, and you could have an enlightening experience with them educating you. That's a reading. That's a reading. And then on top of that, you're a Libra rising, so your money situation should be improving too. So yeah, just keep it positive, but that's a reading. So anyways, this could be a great time for symbiotic relationships in general. Like, they could be teaching you something that you didn't know about. You could be visiting, no problems, you could be visiting a financier at this time, or God forbid, if you're getting audited, you know, or something like that. It could be very educational, okay, and really help you out a lot. Alrighty, so that could be happening here as well. Then let me see. On the 14th at 8:15 p.m., Mercury enters Leo. It goes back into your 5th house. This is the X's and O's coming back into your life and reconnecting with people from your past. You can be going back to the past and visiting hobbies and revisiting projects that you once upon a time were passionate about, and you can find that you're compelled now. You're compelled, like you really want to go back to it. And it don't even have to make you money. It could just be something that you go back to. Some of you, it could be something that makes you money. For some of you, this could be like writing a book or something like that. You just feel more compelled to deal with that. This could be a popular energy time for you. All eyes are on you. This is a great time for those of you in media and social media. You tend to have a lot more influence over other people. You could be starting a new project at this time, making new friends. And you know, everybody has a reason and a season to come into your life. Some friendships though now, because we're dealing with like soulmate connections and soul circles now, they could be long-term relationships. So, you know, these could be long-term friendships that are coming into your life. This could also be in regards to work, and this could be like watching somebody, and this could be like getting their job. So those of you who are substitute teachers, there could be somebody going on maternity leave, alrighty, or dealing with some kind of crisis in their life, or they're having difficulties with work because they're not getting along with everybody. So you could be like working for them for a while, for a short time period, probably till September, and then you'll go back to normal. Okay, so it could be like that kind of situation happening. You could be taking on a position here with a little bit more responsibility, but don't be discouraged if you don't get to keep it forever, but it's a sign of things to come. Okay, so it means that they're trusting you, or you could be in the next line for a leadership position. So this would be a great time to put your best foot forward, and don't cry Argentina when September they say, okay, now you can go back to normal. Go back to normal happily, but know that the next person that gets fired or whatever, you're probably more than likely next in line for a raise or a promotion or a leadership position. This could also be a great time for those of you in media and social media. Then on the 19th, the full moon in Aquarius, let me see. I feel like you need to be careful with your spending and how much you do for other people at this time. You could be annoyed with other people because they're not giving to you, or you feeling devalued, or they're not giving you their thank you at this time, or other people could be messing with your money, or you're not getting along with coworkers with this energy. So, you know, be careful how much you do for others, because it's like, give me an inch, give them an inch, they take like a damn mile. Okay, so it's like that kind of situation. You could find yourself having financial burdens at this time. I feel like for some of you here, let me see, your love life and money can be exciting at this time and unpredictable. It's hard to know exactly where you stand in certain relationships. You could be dealing with an on-again off again relationship. So either you're going to be back off with this person, and then come like September, or worse, Pluto and Capricorn, alrighty, it just depends what's going on with your natal chart, they'll come back in because they think that they can do better, or you think you could do better, because that's what Pluto and Capricorn means. And then when Pluto goes back into Aquarius, they're going to break up with you. So I would be careful with that on again, off again, a relationship. Avoid careless spending, as you're likely not to get your money's worth out of a situation. You do have a stellium in your 11th house, and then it's squaring your 7th house, and you got a T-square going on as well with your 1st, 7th, and 10th house. Changes happening at work. You may not like the changes that are coming up at this time with this energy. You may need to pick and choose your battles with other people at work, and you could be battling it out with them at this time, and about how much you do for other people. You're just not getting acknowledged. For some of you, new rules are implemented at this time with this energy. We can find procedures at work changing with this as well. You can be accident prone 3 weeks before, no, not, okay, 3 weeks before, 3 days after. So be careful. You can be making some life-changing decisions. Not the best time to do that. Mars in Gemini is not well aspected, so this is regrets. Some of you here, you could be accident prone, or you could have problems getting to work, so you could be late for work on this day, or you could have problems with the car at this time, or even problems with the internet. So expect some kind of delays. On the 22nd at 10:55 a.m., the sun enters Virgos, taking on, of course, the overtones of Virgo. So this is in your 6th house of daily routine and pets, the focus on your health and well-being. This could also be you being more particular about how you want things to be. So you could be delegating a lot more at work. You could be very detailed oriented. You may not get a lot done at this time because you're so detailed oriented that you can get lost in the details, or it's going to be a situation, because it's Mercury in retrograde, that you're going to be doing the work and you're going to be detailed oriented, but at the same time what's going to happen is that you're going to miss the mark. It's like you get the excitement, but you're so detailed oriented, and it probably feels really good to you, because Mercury in retrograde in the 6th house likes repetitiveness, and that it feels so good for you, but you're going to start doing something totally opposite of what you were supposed to be doing. And it's like, yeah, that's not the assignment, but that's really awesome. Thank you. And can you do your assignment that we told you to do in the first place? And it's going to be like that, or they're going to give it to somebody else. You could find yourself more on top of your work here as well. You could be getting, I don't feel like you're going to get a lot done because you're too detailed oriented. Those of you who are starting school or college, this is a good time where you're on top of your work and you really get a lot done in a short amount of time with this energy here. So you could be like already on chapter 3 or 4 or 6 with this energy, because you're just so excited about school with this energy. You do benefit through symbiotic relationships. You do benefit through other people at work. You do well when you work in teams with this energy, so teamwork makes the dream work. Great time for doctor's appointments. This could be you getting along greatly at this time, and everybody's focusing on the same goals at this time. So whether it be with symbiotic relationships or other people at work, the collaborative effort that you all put in makes things happen at this time with this energy. Then Mercury goes direct on the 28th, and then we have 2 weeks shadow period. So not the best time for dating. So I would give it 2 weeks of like talking and dating before you lead with sex. So on the 28th at 5:14 p.m., Mercury goes direct in the 5th house. We're in shadow for the next 2 weeks. So projects that you were starting on during the Mercury retrograde in August, you could let go of those and move on to something else, because this could be a time where things start to get busy for you here as well, or you're going to let them go in September. I feel like at this time you really want your thank you. For some of you here, there could be a lot of misinterpretations going on, a lot of miscommunication still, because everything has multiple double entendres. So you could be finding yourself in embarrassing situations. This may not be the best time to text people or send messages to other people, because everything's going to get lost in translation. So, be careful with having conversations with your partner, because that could be your soon-to-be ex, because of things that you misinterpret. You could be really all in your feels about this person as well, and not in your good feels, in your insecure feels, and It's best to do things on FaceTime or Zoom. Not the best time to invest in opportunities here as well, because you could change your mind. You could find it that investment opportunities could actually be like an emotional roller coaster ride for you, because it could be difficult to have money stabilize at this time. Or you could find, like if you're watching the stock market and dealing with stocks at this time, that it could be like a freaking, or Bitcoin, like a damn emotional roller coaster ride here. So I would be careful with that. There could be some lessons with Bitcoin coming up, so there could be like another hack or something like that going on. Then on the 29th at 9:22 a.m., Venus enters Libra in the 7th house of relationships. I would be careful. You can be getting into intense fights with other people. Try to stay on the right side of the law. Venus conjunct the Lilith moon at this time in the 7th house, forming a T-square with Mars in your 3rd house. So this could be a difficult time with live-in relationships. For others of you, I feel like everything is cause and effect. So we're doing this on a Mercury retrograde. You could be rehashing fights with other people at this time. So people that came into your life during the Mercury retrograde, or friends or family members that came into your life in the month of August, they're going to start leaving your life because you guys are going to start fighting over the same stuff you've been fighting about. Not the best time to go testing relationships and giving people ultimatums, because you're not going to like the answer that they're going to give you at this time, okay? And, you know, again, everything is cause and effect. The first card I come up with is the Sun card. I feel like you can be more in a leadership position during this time period. You do make it a point to stand out more than usual with this energy, and you do make it a point to be seen. For others of you, you could be like having problems with other people, and you could be getting everybody else invested in your drama or your problems with other people. So just be careful with that. The Fool card brings about new beginnings, a blase kind of energy here. So this can be in the beginning months a fun energy time for you. All eyes on you. This is a popular energy time for you as well, and you're just enjoying your best life. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe. There could be new love. Not the most auspicious time to mingle if you're single with this energy as well, so just be careful with that. The Queen of Coins, you do benefit through the women in your life, like mother or sister or daughter, with this energy here, or even mother-in-law for some of you. Oh my gosh, cat, stop. Even mother-in-law for some of you here as well. So this could be that going on. The Hermit card, I feel like for some of you here, this is endings and new beginnings coming up for you. Now, if this happens during the Mercury retrograde, endings and new beginnings, that means that it'll happen to you around this time next year. So it's not a bad thing, but we are during this time period, for some of us, check your natal chart in the link in the description box below for your rising and your first house and your sun. But some of us are going through karmic things at this time. I know Pisces is going through karmic stuff. Libras and Leos are going through karmic stuff, karmic periods at this time, and so is Sagittarius. So this is like things ending and leaving your life. The World card, recognition and success, fame for some of you here. So that just means that it'll happen to you here again, or you'll have more positive situations coming into your life, and that means that you'll have more positive situations next year. Of course, you got Jupiter in your 3rd house, so manifest, manifest, manifest. The High Priestess card, this is more of a time of introspection. For some of you, you could be feeling restless for change here, like something got to give. For others of you, you may need to make some changes in your life or be the change in your life as well with this energy. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that's non-committal at this time with this energy here, or this person is not looking for a relationship at this time. They could be just like freshly out of a divorce and they're really not feeling it at this time and dealing with like their own money worries. The Ten of Swords, you can be starting over in certain areas of your life and kind of like picking up the pieces of your life. So this is not going to be the most feel-good energy here, because we also have Mercury squaring Uranus during this time period. So this could be like a lot of difficulties and starting over in certain areas of your life. The Page of Swords, you're definitely being spied on. For some of you, you may have a secret admirer as well, and somebody could be watching you a little bit too closely at this time with this energy here, okay? The Ace of Cups, I do see emotional validation happening for you as well, so you could be calling a situation before it happens. You can be, for some of you, relying more on your intuition during this time period as well. For others of you, you tend to stand out more because you're sharing your gifts, your unique gifts, or this is a great time for those of you in the art world or designers. This could be a great energy time for you as well. The Seven of Coins, I feel like you're trying to stay out of the mess and the drama. You see things that other people don't see, and you know things that other people don't know yet, and you don't want to say anything because you don't know if it's going to mess with your karma, or you're really putting yourself in other people's shoes, and you're thinking about the actions of your consequences because you don't want this to bite you in the ass, or you don't want it to be a situation, you just don't want to get involved, okay? So I feel like for a lot of you, you staying out of other people's drama, and you see things, but you keep your mouth shut at the same time because you don't want to get involved, you don't want to get in trouble, okay? For some of you here, I see on the job training, you need to be careful with at work, because there could be something at work that you keep messing up on, and I feel like they're going to retrain you for this job or something like that. Or you could have some kind of problem with a coworker or another person, like an employee or a coworker, or even like a customer, and I feel like they're going to retrain you at this time with this energy on how to do your job because they don't feel like you know how to do your job right, okay? And it's because of this situation. I do feel like for some of you here, you are dealing with somebody that's emotionally unavailable. I feel like they're very indecisive about you. They have, they flip-flop back and forth whether or not they want to see you or talk to you. I feel like also this person could be shy and doesn't like to be vulnerable. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Pisces, or an Aquarius energy, or a Virgo. They don't like to be figured out, and they don't like to be they don't like to reveal themselves, so it could be like that. The Four of Coins, yeah, I feel like for some of you here, this is somebody in your life being stubborn at this time with this energy. For some of you, I feel like you could be coming up with money-making ideas at this time with this energy. You may come into some more money during this time, and it's like, what do I do with my money? So I feel like you could be strategic with your spending at this time. For some of you here, this could be a situation where business starts to do well, and I do see more money coming to you at this time. So this could be a situation here, do I stay at my job, or do I quit it and focus on my side hustle, because my side hustle is doing a lot better? So it's up to you what you want to do with this energy here. If you want, you can get like a yearly report so I can help you navigate through your money situation and career, because it's really helpful to know, like I do it with myself in the astrology, and kind of financially prepare myself that way when it comes to making money. So this is something to think about too, okay? Because I do see more money coming into you to the point where you may feel like you want to retire from your job and just focus on your side hustle, okay? The Tower card does talk of traveling coming up for some of you here as well. Dramatic telemundo changes are happening for some of you. Of course, we're still Saturn in Pisces, so some of you here have your Saturn return. So it just depends what's going on with your natal chart with your Saturn return in your 12th house. So some of you could be dealing with karma at this time with this energy, for better or for worse. For some of you here, I feel like you're going to be very happy with business and money. I do see you climbing the social ladder. I do see traveling coming up for work for some of you here. The Justice card, I feel like there could be good news in regards to justice. This could be justice being served, or this could be things going your way. For some of you, this could be a heavy thought this month, and this is more of a thought than an action. So you might change your mind again in the month of September, but there could be thoughts of moving happening, okay? The Page of Coins, I feel with this energy here, there's more money coming to you this month as well. Other people at work can find you very reliable, or they tend to find you to be the know-it-all at work with this energy. The Knight of Coins, more money coming to you, but there's also money worries. You do love being in service to others. I think that you're more realistic with your helping and with your giving energy. For some of you, you could be going back to school for a better paying job, and it depends what's going on with your rising And then for others of you, this could be on the job training happening for you during this time period. For others of you, and it depends what's going on with your natal chart, you can be delving more into spirituality at this time with this energy. For some of you here, I do see you traveling abroad, and you could be going to like a boarding school for some of you. For some of you, could be traveling for college and going to a different country for college and going to university, that kind of thing. So I see that happening. So this could be a fun energy time for you as well. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer, is yes. I do feel like during the Mercury retrograde, though, that it's very hard to lie to you at this time, and you have an easier time to get to the bottom of things, find other people's mistakes. And I do feel like at this time truth is going to be revealed, but it's almost like you had to pick at somebody's teeth to get the truth damn revealed. Okay, it's like you almost had to beat it out of the person. And it's like, and again, this could be a Leo, no offense, Jason, but and they're young, they're not the older ones, so it's the younger. So 30 through like probably 37. And this person is like telling you half truths and like really messing up in life with this energy here, okay? And I feel like once you're done getting to the bottom, after you're done tearing all the teeth out of their mouth, I do feel like truth will finally be revealed. But it's like you had to go through so much interrogation to get the truth from this butthead, okay? And I do feel like for some of you here, despite the energies that be, this just means that it's going to be a karmic relationship. So you may want to get a compatibility report so I can help you navigate through that relationship, and it's $100 for those, because I do feel like this is going to be a new love relationship coming in during the Mercury retrograde, which is fine, and you two are going to be very much in love with each other. But it could be a soulmate relationship coming in that has problems, so that means that you have to work on your relationship with this person here as well. So I can help you navigate through that. I do see a successful career change for some of you. It just means that the pride will take Jason said Jason's a Libra and Libra rising and a sun in Leo. So he said the pride will take care of them young ones. Oh God. The pride will take care of them. Oh my gosh. So anyways, this is a successful time with home business at this time for some of you here as well. So like I said, some of you may decide to quit your job to focus on your home business during this time period as well. So this could be a beautiful energy time for money for you as well. The Death card does bring about changes coming up for you during this time period. There could be some unexpected changes because the Pluto energy, so certain things may no longer apply in your life. So this is karmic endings happening for some of you here during this time period, okay? But change is a good thing. The Seven of Cups, I see lots of thoughts of future coming up. So you definitely do have something heavy on your mind. I do see a victory coming up despite Mercury being in retrograde, but I do see lots of thoughts of future. For some of you, you have something heavy on your mind that you're excited about doing, but it could be the timing of it all. Okay, so pay attention to that. We have two eclipses that we have to overcome. We have the partial eclipse in Pisces that moves into Aries really quick, and then we have the one on October 2nd during Rosh Hashanah, which is going to be very strong energy because it's on high holidays. So this is going to be a very powerful energy too because it's an eclipse energy. The Ace of Coins, you could be moving in with somebody that could be like financially supporting you at this time while you get back on your feet. For some of you, you could be thinking about moving in with somebody at this time so you can get back on your feet with this energy here and kind of like start over in certain areas of your life. So for some of you, you could be having a roommate and you're doing it during the Mercury retrograde. So that means that it's a super temporary situation. So by October, you should be finding a place of your own. You're mastering your money situation at this time as well. For some of you, this is good news in court. So homeowners insurance, lawsuits, accidents, you could be getting some kind of money back here as well. If you had an accident at work, you could be getting some kind of compensation during this time period. Alrighty, so money should be looking good for you. The Eight of Coins, I see more money and more responsibilities coming in. So this could be a busy time period for you. You are coming up with money making ideas, but at the same time with the Seven of Coins, the Justice, and the Seven of Cups, you know what time it is, and the answer is yes, but you know it's the timing of it all because it just means that you will, that something else will happen this will only be a temporary situation, okay? So it may not last through the whole like year. It may just go through until October, alrighty? The Six of Wands, fortune is bubbling over at this time for you. So a beautiful time for career and money for you, and just focusing on your hard work and perseverance is paying off at this time. The Five of Cups, for some of you here, this is lack consciousness, okay? So be careful with that. You have Jupiter and Mars in your third house, and Mars is climbing very quickly towards Jupiter. Jupiter is at 13 degrees, where it's kind of stationary there for a little bit this month. Yeah, it's stationary there for the month of August, and so you need to be aware of that, because it just means that Mars is going to move quickly there, all right, and be in the sign of Gemini this month, and then it's going to move into the sign of Cancer. So Mars conjunct Jupiter is going to really emphasize that thoughts really do become things. So be careful of your lack consciousness. A beautiful time for the power of prayer, a beautiful time to delve into spirituality during this time period. Follow your passion projects at this time, because they're going to make you money. The Knight of Swords, I do see new love around you. If it's not happening yet, because some of you are listening, you're being strategic, it will come. I do see another source of income for you. It just means that you'll get another one, or this could be your side hustle doing really well at this time for you. The Seven of Wands, you're not getting along with family, haven't been getting along with family like all this year and last year. So that could be you fighting with family at this time, taking them to court. If you're suing family for money, know that you'll get that money. I feel like for some of you here, this could be getting a divorce during this time period as well. Not the most auspicious time to go get a divorce. I would hold off until September when Mercury goes direct, or Mercury in shadow period. That's fine. For others of you, this is court, and court could be going on for a long time. So if you have court coming up in August, know that they're going to reschedule that for September, okay? Or if you have any legalities that was supposed to be done in August, know that it's going to happen in September, okay? The Two of Coins, I feel like it does not mean this, but I do feel like you're going to be making a point, and you're going to be getting your point across with other people. I feel like you're going to have a better understanding of where you're coming from. I feel like if you haven't been getting along with other people this month, they're going to understand you better and how you work and operate. They're not going to mess with you anymore. So if you had people like messing with you, they're going to stop doing that, okay? Because they're going to realize what a douchebag you could be when you get messed with, okay? So they're going to stop messing with you at this time. But I do see you burning the candles at both ends of the stick with this energy. So if you're like trying to save money, watch your spending. Alrighty, and yeah, I'm going to go on to Taurus. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. And again, I'm available for $20 email readings. The general ones go from their 1,500 words, August, September, and October. And mind you, we have 2 eclipses going on, so if you want to check that out, based on your date of birth, time, and place. Oh, you're welcome, Jason. Based on your date of birth, time, and place, and the tarot, check that out. If you would like to make a donation to my Rosh Hashanah, I think they're going to try to get the whole $387. So far, yeah, I owe $387. So they charge you twice in July. So I think they're going to do the rest of it in August. So thank you for everyone who has donated. I really appreciate that. I may send out pink houses to you guys in October, so it just all depends on my money situation and stuff like that, because I am a one-income household. So show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Get a reading, get a yearly, get a 6-month, so I can help you navigate through these stars. Kisses. Mwah.